Well, Friday morning, and it is moving day in earnest. We've already started to move some stuff up to the new warehouse, as you've seen in last week's video. But today, tomorrow, and Sunday, we're trying to get the bulk of it done. And I'm just walking down to the hire place to hire a van because we've got a lot of heavy stuff that we need to move. So yeah, let's get the van back and let's get started loading up. The safes are in. Took an hour or so in the big van, but the safes are into the office space, and I'm just about to try and lay out the carpet tiles. Now what we've got is we've bought self-adhesive carpet tiles because they're cheap and they're probably the best way to get some flooring down directly onto concrete, because I didn't want to spend a lot of money. The carpet tiles cost around 250 quid anyway, and it's going to be a high traffic area, and I think the carpet tiles will work absolutely fine. So we've got this whole floor area. I'm just trying to lay it out now so they go down well. So I'm going to give you a bit of a before and after shot. So I'm going to flip the camera around. So this is before and this is after. All done. All laid. That was damn hard work. So there we go. The flooring is laid, the safes are in. There's a few things that we definitely need to do to make sure that we keep this place clean and tidy. First off, mat, so people can brush their feet before they come in from the dusty warehouse into the office. We also need to pick up a kind of something to go in front of that, probably like a room divider to match the colour of the tiles, so a grey one, and that will then kind of hide all that crap. And then maybe just a few kind of plants up and stuff. But overall, I am super happy. I'm going to get one of these tiles because... So these are the floor tiles that we use, okay? So we use these 5mm self-adhesive 300 by 300 carpet tiles. Now we bought them from Amazon. If anyone is interested, excuse me, I have still got this cough. If anyone is interested in buying them, because they're really hard wearing, I'll pop a link in the description box below. But they were like $19.99, I think, for a pack of 30. Really good value. Super, well, I'm gonna say super easy to go down. They were. The back is really, 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 really sticky. But to get the back film off was a bloody nightmare. It took me 15 minutes to lay 2 tiles. So I had to call Nikki, who's got sharper fingernails than me, call her down from the other office and say, you're gonna have to do this. And she peeled the backs and I stuck them down. And as you can see, it went really well. So it is now about 3:30, so I'm kind of done for today. We've got Saturday and Sunday, which is going to be a full-on day, moving everything. So I'm packing up, I'm going home, and I'm going to have a few beers tonight because I think I've deserved it, because I'm absolutely my knees are in bits. I didn't really forward plan. I should have got some knee protectors. But overall, I'm really happy with the way it looks. Well, it's Saturday morning. I'm not sure how much film am I going to do because we've got so much work to do. Already got one load. We're moving the office down first because Monday, the office staff are going to have to be down here working. So it's a priority to get the office set up. So that's priority today, and then we're going to start moving the rest of the warehouse stuff down. Now we have got until the 28th of August to move out and into this lovely new place. So we haven't got a massively rush, but we've only hired the van for today and tomorrow. So, and thankfully this cough is going. So we've got to get the bulk of the big stuff moved down because we've only got a little van ourselves. But all the desks are in there. The floor still looks amazing and it's still stuck down. The only downside is we're just going to trample a load of dust from everywhere into the office, but luckily we've got the Hoover down here. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to film. I'm probably just going to give staged updates. I'll flip the camera around and show you what the office looks like empty, and then once it's populated, you can see what it looks like then. So there we go, an unpopulated office. We are gonna have to get a room divider to cover this. We were gonna get it boxed in, but we decided not to. We're just gonna get a freestanding wall divider that will then act as a pin board because we've got some desks going just here. But this is what it looks like empty. And that's what it looks like with basically the office made up. So now we've got 2 desks over there, we've got 2 desks over there, so that's enough room for 4 people. I'm really happy with the amount of work that we've done. First load actually is still in the van, but we have now got not all, there's still 4 racks, but we've got, boom, 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 have a look. There we go, walking all the way down. And I'm filming all this on my phone, not my normal camera. But yeah, we've now got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 racks in place. We've got 5 more down the other unit to come pick up. I'm not sure whether we're going to get all of those in. I don't think so. Oh no, actually, we've got 2 down that side as well. So everything is coming together quite well. We've got one of the test benches up. We've got another test bench to come there. And then we've got another one, which I've no idea where it's going to go, which is my one, when I'm doing some tech stuff. But overall, we've got a lot of stuff to put away, a lot of van to unload, a lot of empty racks to fill. But it's 11 o'clock and we're absolutely starving. So we're going to have a McDonald's breakfast. Not breakfast, just, well, food. McDonald's food. Our diet has been rubbish over the last couple of days because, well, we're moving and it's just fast food. We will start talking about the clothing because obviously you guys watching this have become used to this channel being all about my vintage clothing, and it is, but this is just such a monumental shift for our business, all of our business operations, because eventually, and I'm going to tell you now, all of this space here that you can see, all the office, we are going to have a massive mezzanine built, a 5 meter by 6 meter mezzanine built, and upstairs will be where all of the vintage clothing and wholesale stuff is done. So watch this space. That's probably not going to happen until January or February of next year, so in about 6 months' time. But still so much to do. We've now got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 racks in place, starting to bring a lot of kit down. We've got our test area, which is done. We've got another test area, we've got another bench to go down there. And we've put our privacy glass in, which I was going to film it, but to be honest with you, I really couldn't be bothered. Privacy glass. There we go. And it's really important that we had this in place because we don't want people peeking through there and just seeing loads of our stock, basically, which is high value IT equipment. So it was really important for us to get that done. And surprisingly, it was super easy to do. But yeah, there is still so much to do, but it's now 4:30 on a Sunday. Me and this one, we're beat. We're debating whether to go and load up the van for one early trip in the morning because the hire van doesn't have to be back till, when? 9 o'clock in the morning. So we've got a couple of hours in the morning. We could go back and load up again now. I don't really want to, but I suppose it's the right thing to do. Well, as you can see, we are now pretty much empty in the old unit. All I've got to do is get this racking down and all of that racking down because we've sold it and someone's coming to pick it up today. And then there's rubbish that needs to be got rid of. And there's some locked stuff which we are recycling. And then we're pretty much done. We can pretty much close the door on this place and move on. We've obviously still got all of that bit to sort out, which I'm doing today, basically. So all this has been done today. So all this racking's coming down. We've got somebody coming to pick it up in about 4 hours' time, so need to get cracking. The new unit is looking pretty damn good, and that's what I'll show you later. But first, we've got 3 or 4 hours taking down all of this stuff. And the racking is down. That was one hell of a day. I'm absolutely battered, but it's down. We haven't got much to take up to the new unit. We've got that stuff there, all those boxes, and all those boxes are going for destruction. But we are almost complete. We are almost completely empty. The only thing we'll be left to do is to take all that stuff up the road, paint all the walls, clean the floor, hand the keys back. What a week. I think I deserve a beer. Well, it is now Saturday afternoon and I've kind of come to the end of this week's vlog. I've worked for 14 days straight on the premises move, and to be fair, I'm completely beaten. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm done with my camera for this week, so this is the end of this week's vlog. Now, I know I haven't shown you the new warehouse and how it looks now it's fully operational, so you'll have to wait till next week's video to see that, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. But yeah, overall, it's gone really, really well. In the space of 2 weeks, we've pretty much moved the business 90% from one place to another place. And we are trading and it's all good and things are going to get back to normality. And that normality means for this channel is clothing. Now, it wouldn't be a video if I didn't end it with some clothing, because we have still been doing stuff bubbling under in the background. And I know this vlog series at the moment has just been about moving my business as a whole, but the clothing stuff is still going on. It's just took a little bit of a back burner while we get the business moved. Now, I've released 2 videos in the last week of the 2 wholesale batches that I've bought. The Italian vintage wholesale batch of 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s knit, men's knit jumpers, and my Fleek order as well, which was Levi chinos and Ralph Lauren polo shirts. They're both live. I released them both in the week, so if you want to go and watch them, I will link them in the description or somewhere around there. They are currently being processed. A lot of them are already live on our different marketplaces, and I will cover off where we are with those 2 batches in the next video. But to end this video, I did a little bit of sourcing. Now, I was out with the family this morning, and as I was walking back to the car, I passed one of my favourite charity shops. And I say it's a favourite. My daughter used to work there, so I always used to go in and buy something. So I thought, even though she doesn't work there now, let's go in and buy something anyway. So I bought 3 things, and I'll show you exactly what I bought to end this video. Now, the first one I saw was this, and it's authentic Ferrari polo shirt. Still got the Ferrari logos and badges, and it's got Scuderia Ferrari on the back. It's a medium. I bought it for £5. I'm sure that will sell for £10 plus, more so because we're in the middle of F1 season. The other one has fallen on the floor. Hang on. I also bought another polo shirt because I'm really into polos at the moment, and I bought this Lyle & Scott. Now, Lyle & Scott has always sold pretty well for me. This is a medium, nice little design, very, very good condition. We paid £4, and I said the tag is still on it. So £4, nice Lyle & Scott polo shirt, that should do pretty well. And although the weather is still good, I am forward planning for autumn and winter, which is why my Italian vintage wholesale purchase was all vintage knitted jumpers. Nobody's wearing jumpers at the moment because it's still 25 degrees outside, but they will be soon. So when I saw this, I had to pick it up. And it is a Trespass jacket in absolutely mint condition. It is a medium, but it's in excellent condition, and £10. Zips perfect, toggles perfect, no marks anywhere. Really happy with that. Picked that up for £10. I guarantee that's going to go for about 30. So yeah, happy days. All in all, a good couple of weeks. But as I said, 14 days straight worth of work and filming and making videos. It's kind of wiped me out. So that is where we're drawing this video to a close. Now, eBay making noises in the background, which is always a good thing. Now, one thing that you guys watching have asked for is, how have you done with your previous Fleek and Italian vintage wholesale orders? Have they been profitable? So my next video is going to be dedicated to recapping some of the wholesale purchases that I've bought and covering off what's sold, for what price, what profit we've made per bundle. I think with all of them, there are maybe one or two left over, but we'll recap because, understandably so, people who are watching, who are interested in buying from wholesale, want to know, is it worth it? Is it worth it from a condition and quality standpoint? And is it worth it from a financial standpoint? So in my next video, I'll be covering off 2 of my Fleek bundles that I bought and 1 of my Italian vintage wholesale bundle that I bought. And I'll let you know how profitable they were, what the quality and condition was like, to give you a better idea of whether it's worth using these wholesalers. But for today, that is it. I'm done. I'm spending the rest of the weekend not even thinking about work because I need some time off, ready to smash it out the park again from Monday. The positive thing is now the move is almost finished. We're back to vintage clothing content again. And it's going to be full on because although we're in the middle of August, I'm now thinking about Q4. And Q4 is where I really hope to accelerate the vintage clothing sales. That's the plan. But anyway, if you have made it this far into this video, thank you very much. Please give it a thumbs up because it's the only way YouTube know that you like my content and will place it in front of other like-minded people. And don't forget, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button because over 70% of you watching are not subscribed and it's free to subscribe. It really is. And if you tap that bell icon, you'll also be notified of all of my videos as and when they are live. So yes, thank you very much. I will see you on the next video. Keep sourcing, keep making money. Catch you soon.